Yeah, welcome to one day in Koh Samui, Thailand. We're gonna head out, get some food, cruise around a little bit, go to the beach, and yeah, do some other things here. So let's hit it. Yeah, so I guess you can say this is the other side of Chaweng Beach, you know, where the more local people and digital nomad expats and people that, you know, a little bit more budgeted are spending their time, you know, no luxury resorts here. It's just like some good hotels, actually, some decent hotels with some nice accommodations, and yeah, local people, and yeah, local restaurants as well. So hello, looks very good. Oh yeah. As you know, like satay chicken and pork meat you can buy there, you know, like grilled, and it's very delicious. Tastes very good. We're gonna get some of those later, something to look forward to here. But yeah, anyway, welcome to Chaweng Beach here in Koh Samui, Thailand. This is a beautiful day. The sun is shining here, and I'm gonna take you around here, this town, check it out, see if this is something for you, a place you would like to go to. So we're gonna get some food, gonna go downtown, and we're gonna hit the beach, and we're gonna do some other things here. So and yeah, this is other side of town. The beach is right down here where all the resorts are, and you know, there's like nearby cities here as well with yeah, with resorts and hotels and things like that. And I guess Chaweng Beach is where the airport is, and it's I guess it's the party town of Koh Samui. There are some nightclubs here, some beach clubs, and it's a little bit more crazy here compared to other sides of Koh Samui, but without being Pattaya level crazy sort of, or Phuket level crazy. It's more still like calm down, and you can get some good experiences here without getting too much in trouble, so to speak. So and yeah, one thing is for sure here, there's a lot of traffic in Koh Samui. Almost like Bali levels when it comes to traffic. That can be a little bit ignoring, but I guess that's the way it is. It is a popular place to go, and it's beautiful here, you know, so that's probably the reason why. So yeah.
Will take place at Unscripted Stadium. Only the highest level.
Yeah, they're driving pretty much around all day. Doing some commercial for tonight's fight in one of the two stadiums here in Chaweng Beach. And yeah, I'm heading to find some breakfast here, some English breakfast. Yeah, there's a gym where you can do some Muay Thai boxing. A lot of people training there in later afternoon. I guess it's a little bit too hot right now, but it seems like a very popular place when it comes to training Muay Thai. Not only Thai people, but foreigners as well. So you have breakfast. Okay, perfect. So such nice people in here. I'm gonna go in here and get some breakfast. Sorry. It's okay. I'm good. Yes. He admitted I've been here a couple of times because my travel partner, she's in Bangkok, and I don't know, kind of sometimes you miss food you kind of know already. And yeah, with her, you know, we only eat Thai food, which is good for me, you know. Seems to lose a little bit more weight when I'm eating Thai food, but when she's not here, you know, then I'm like, okay, American English breakfast, eggs, bacon, you know, sausages and these things. And yeah, I have been here a couple of times at this Mr. Coffee Bean is the place, and it's very nice, and people in here are so nice and so friendly. So yeah, I know I shouldn't because I'm in Thailand, but today I feel like it. So Abun Kav, thank you so much. You too, thank you. Alright, that was the breakfast. 200 baht for sausages and bacon and bread and coffee and water and some watermelon, and then you get like 2 caramels. You get a sweet flavor in your mouth afterwards. Hi. And now they're not saying anything because I have a camera. Normally they will be like, ah, you know. So it's just funny, you know. So out to my little hotel here. It's right next to the airport actually. And, I think the planes are like 50 meters away or something that goes right over. But thank God there's not a lot of flights coming here. I think maybe 5 a day, 6 a day or something. So it's durable. But every time when a flight passes over, you know, you hear this rumbling and it really feels like, okay, this flight is gonna crash, you know. And then sometimes the engine sounds a little bit different, you know. Then I really think like, okay, this flight is really gonna crash, you know. Right on top of your hotel. It's a big restaurant in here. I've been there one time and the food was really great. A little bit in the higher end, but it was worth it actually. But there's nobody coming in there. It's completely empty. And it's a big place with a lot of seating. So we'll see how that goes next time we come to Koh Samui, if it's still there or what's gonna happen. So. And yeah, there you can see how close the airplanes really are to the ground here. The airport is right over here. Here's my place, Pomoni. Nice place. We have a little pool in here. So, Abun Karp, thank you. So yeah. And yeah, I pay like 25 euros or something per night here. And I get swimming pool, and I have like, I think my room is like 40-50 square meters, so I have a lot of space. I have Netflix, I have good internet, I have 3 rooms, I have a little kitchen, and it's highly appreciated, and I think it's a good price. So, but yeah, let's do a little guided tour here. So here is my, I guess, living room. Not that big, but it's durable. And yeah, basically now it's my luggage room, to be honest. And then I have my little bedroom here. And TV and a little desk. If I was using makeup, I could use that. And here I have the bathroom. Nice and big. And then I have a little kitchen area here. Here, turn on the light, see better. And then I have like sink and stuff and a good fridge there. And then I have something out here, I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's like, well, I guess it's a little balcony, if you will. But yeah, the view is not the best though, but it's okay. Yeah, here I have my work area right now as it is. So this is where I'm living, here in Koh Samui, Chaweng Beach, and yeah, it's 25 euros I pay for this, and I think it's a good price. You know, as a digital nomad, I always have this saying that traveling around should not cost me more compared to living in Mexico, where I was living earlier. So either same price or less. Oh yeah, we are back here on the road after a little rest in my apartment here. Now we are heading down to the beach here in Chaweng Beach in Koh Samui. So and the weather is nice today. So there's definitely something to look forward to head down there. So, and it takes like 5-10 minutes or something to get down there from where I am. So let's hit it there. And yeah, again we are downtown to close to the Plaza Central. And we're gonna go through the top store and see if we can get some water for the beach here. And then we're gonna go that way down. So. But yeah, as always here, a lot of traffic. So let's see if we can find one beer. Maybe 2 beers. I'll get like a big shank here. Works, perfect. And some water. And yeah, then I think we all set ready to go down to the beach here. And yeah, this supermarket here, I think it's more towards tourists than it's for local people. So cashier, I guess that's the way to get out of here. Yeah, now I got into something that I actually did not I didn't know already, and that is you're not allowed to buy alcohol in the drugstore, in the supermarket, between 2 and 5 o'clock, and then after 12 in the night till 6 in the morning or something. Cannot do. And yeah, I had a Chaweng beer I wanted to take with me to the beach, and the cashier, she kindly took it away from me, so I only ended up buying the water. So but it's probably for the better, so it's okay, can live with that, I guess. So and yeah, here we are at the Plaza Central Plaza in Koh Samui. And yeah, all the normal international stores, you know, like Uniqlo and Skechers and H&M, and yeah, the usual stuff here. So and yeah, now we have passed by the Central Plaza. I think that's the name. I really cannot remember the name, but I'll write it down here somewhere. And now we are at the Chaweng Beach Road, which is running right here, as you can see. And right behind all these buildings we have the beach, and that's where we're heading right now. So yeah, that's the name, Central Samui, right up there. I'm not sure if you can see it for the sun, but yeah, Central Samui, that's the name of the mall here. So but yeah, let's see if we can find a way down to the beach. It can be a little bit difficult here actually, so but yeah, let's check it here. So let's see here. But yeah, it is a little ignoring that you have to find a way down to the beach. There's no clear roads you can follow, and if you wanna go to the beach, so you have to go through these hotels, bars and resorts in order to get down to the beach. And it kind of feels a little weird, to be honest. And then you see very often what you encounter when you're on the way, and the beach is right down there, like 150 meters down there. And when you want to go down there, then very many places you encounter this, that actually you're only allowed to pass by if you live here, you know. So then you have to go back to the main road, and then you have to find another way down to the beach. So here we have a sign saying you need this Al's Beach Bar 90 meters. So let's try to go this way down and see if we can get access to the beach from here. Yeah, the first thing we see here is the Al Resort name, and then we see a little sign saying private property, but as far as I can see, there's no walk or no allowed signs here, so we're gonna go straight through and yeah, see what happens here. So there's a security guard sitting over there. Looks like he was very busy with his phone, so he probably doesn't pay attention to whether we are guests here or not. So we're gonna keep moving towards the beach, which is like 80-90 meters away from here. Somebody working here. Hopefully he's not gonna say anything. Let's see about that. Looks like he was busy with something else as well. It's probably for the better. There's an entrance here. But yeah, nobody's saying anything there, but there are signs. Happy hour drinks, so maybe they're more interested in getting customers down to the bar here and doesn't care if people go through, you know. That would be the optimal solution. Of course, then we just have to pass by the bar because yeah, I have my bottle of water and I was supposed to have my beer, but the cashier in the supermarket took it away from me because it was before 5 p.m. and apparently, according to Thai law, I was not allowed to buy this beer before 5 p.m. So we only have the bottle of water. So, and on the way to the beach. But it looks like we finally made it here. The beach. Chaweng Beach, Chaweng Beach, Koh Samui in Thailand. So let's take a look here. So let's see if we can find a little place here where we can take our towel and sit in the sand and drink our water we bought in the supermarket. Let's see if we can avoid the, the bar prices here. So. Let's hit the water here. Definitely very clear, the water. How funny is that? A boat that looks like a shark. Yeah, it also seems like there's a low tide because it's very low here. We keep walking. Yeah, it looks like rain back there. But I have to say, little cold, but in a good way, not in a bad way at all. The water seems very clean, and besides all the problems we had getting down to the beach with a place we couldn't go through, and we kind of have to pretend we stay there and all these things, and the thing not buying something but keep walking down to the beach, then I would actually say this is one of the best beaches I've tried in Asia when it comes to water quality and actually being in the water. Also the sand is kind of nice, and yeah, the water here is very nice. Seems very clean. Okay, this was not the best time of the year. I was in Phuket, but the water there was a little bit, you know, like clumsy, a little dirty, and things like that. Where here it seems much more cleaner, and it is rain season now actually, so maybe the quality of the water is just better here all year overall compared to Phuket. I cannot say that, but the beaches was kind of a little bit disappointing in Phuket, especially when I compared to standing here right now. So sure does look like rain coming there. That's typical. I wanted to go to the beach earlier today, you know, when the sun was high on the sky, but yeah, I had a little nap and, you know, didn't get out of the door so fast, and then I'm down here like 4:30 in the afternoon, and yeah, here you can get a picture of how close the airport actually is to the town of Chaweng Beach, and how close it actually is to the beach. And yeah, I live right up there at the end of the runway, and I hear these airplanes all the time, but it's not a lot of them, so it's durable, and it's yeah, it's an interesting interesting thing to try out. Definitely look like some rain coming up there. Yeah, that's the time of the year here in August. You know, the heat pushes up the rain season, you know, so the weather becomes very unpredictable. You know, you can have one sunny day and then one rainy day and then a sunny half day, and then the rest of the day it rains. It goes up and down, but you know, it's still like 32, 35 degrees, you know, so it kind of doesn't really matter whether it's raining or the sun is shining, and at least it's going to protect you a little bit from the sun and still give you the warm effect if you want to go on vacation, you know, and I guess that's kind of the nice thing. Definitely gonna get wet. Look at that, one big flush of rain coming in here while we're out here in the ocean, in the water. Oh yeah. Definitely looks like fun. Yeah, look how dark it is now because of the clouds coming in, but actually I think maybe they're gonna dissipate when they get over the ocean, and so not gonna rain, but I think it's just gonna pass. It seems like a little bit like when it comes over the water here. it kind of like dissolves a little bit. It disappears. But probably over there in the mountainside, it probably rains a lot right now. But here it's just like, I don't know, it goes away, you know, so maybe with a little luck we're gonna have the sun very soon again, one more time. And now it actually started raining, so now I think I'm gonna go up and save my stuff before it gets wet. So if you look over there, guys, it rains a lot more than here. What a nice day at the beach here. And now it really rains. Yeah, so now I'm standing here in a beach restaurant. Just got out of the water completely wet and waiting for it to stop raining, so yeah. We should get a beer or something while we're here. Just dress up with a t-shirt, you know, sitting here with my wet swim pant in a restaurant. It's a little weird actually, but that's how it is. So. There's nothing better than staying in the water, start pouring down rain, get all wet, all your stuff gets wet. You go to a restaurant and you get a Chaweng beer. Nothing better than that. So.
ว่างอีกมากมายจับจองกันได้เลยนะครับ
Cross the road here. No thanks. They were trying to give me a flyer for tonight's fight, Thai boxing fight. There's like 2 stadiums here, and every other day each of them have their own fight, so basically it means like there's fights every day going on here. And yes, Koh Samui vacation land here. And yeah, over there you had like 450 baht for a sandwich. That's pretty much European prices, I guess. Then you're in tourist country when you see things like that, for sure, you know. So, but that's how we are, you know. We are people of comfort, you know. We are pleasers, you know. So even if we go far away, we still want our usual burgers and pizzas and everything we eat normally and everything, you know. I know that for myself as well. So that's why I have a Thai travel partner, you know. She forces me to go and eat some local food instead of having breakfast every morning, you know, English breakfast, you know. And that's really nice. It definitely gives a different aspect of traveling if you travel together with somebody from another culture. So a lot of pearls and stuff like here, and the live music they're playing here. And yeah, here you can see some of the prices to different areas here. Like the ferry is like 900 baht just to go to the airport here, which is just around the corner, is 300 baht. So yeah, the transportation prices here in Koh Samui as well. Just if you want to take a Grab to one of the nearby cities, it's going to set you back like 350 to 400 euros. Sorry, not euros, I mean Thai baht, which is kind of steep, to be honest. Also compared to other prices in Thailand. So
Nice Thai food, sir.
But yeah, got a lot of lady bars around here. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem so busy compared to the nightclubs and things like that. It's probably more laye that attract the clientele for the lady bars. Yeah, so here we're at a more local place, and I might actually, I might get something in here. So. The ground here was a little uneven, so I had to find the right spot here. So I tried to sit 3 different places in order to find the place most comfortable to sit. So let's take a look here, see what we feel like today of eating. Oh yeah, so I ordered some stir-fried chicken with garlic and red curry sauce with some rice and some shang beer. And yeah, this is more like a local place, you know. And yeah, I eat like local places all the time, so having a shang beer here. It's always good with some beer. One thing I like to have a beer with my food, you know. It's something I start to appreciate. It's something I didn't appreciate in my younger days, but since I turned like 52, it's something I appreciate to have a beer. It's just nice, you know. It's like being an adult, you know. It's like being a grown-up. And yeah, that's another thing you experience with these local places here. People are much nicer, you know, more friendly, you know, more open compared to a stressed out waiter at a tourist restaurant. Here everything is nice, you know. You can strike up a little conversation with them, you know. Try to speak Thai and you say it wrong and they smile and laugh a little bit and correct you, you know. These types of things makes things connect with people in a different way compared to going down to a restaurant with a lot of people, you know.